Have you ever thought about how every success, every failure, every joy, and every sorrow in your life depends on your mindset? It's widely believed that your thinking shapes your future. Whether you want to become the richest person in the world or find peace in your life, it all starts in one place: your mindset. Think about this. Why do some people see opportunities in every challenge, while others panic at the sight of the same obstacle? Why do some stop in fear of failure, while others learn from it and grow stronger? The difference lies in their thinking, their mindset. What sets the world's most successful people apart isn't just money, resources, or talent. It's their mindset. In this audiobook, we'll explore the incredible world of mindset that can steer your life toward the direction you've always dreamed of. Whether it's your career goals, financial success, relationships, or personal growth, the right mindset can bring miraculous changes to every aspect of your life. Picture this. A few years from now, you're living your dream life with everything you've ever wanted. What kind of thinking would that person have? That same mindset is what we'll share in this audiobook. We'll show you how to change your thought patterns, identify and overcome limiting beliefs, and become someone who faces every challenge with a smile. But knowing isn't enough. You have to apply it to your life. That's why this audiobook isn't just about theories or ideas. It's packed with practical exercises, step-by-step techniques, and proven strategies to rewire your mindset. We'll guide you on how to make your thinking growth-oriented, drawing inspiration from legends like Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, and J.K. Rowling, who all mastered one thing: the strength of their mindset. They learned how to turn failure into a stepping stone, rejection into motivation, and setbacks into opportunities. You can develop these qualities too. All it takes is the right direction and the right mindset. That's what we'll dive into in this audiobook, giving you the perspective to see opportunities in everything from small struggles to massive challenges. If you truly want to turn your dreams into reality and become extraordinary, listen to this audiobook until the end. Welcome to a new way of thinking, a new beginning, and a path to new success. If you're one of those rare people who want to achieve something big, like this audiobook now and comment below, "This is my time." Let's kick off this transformative mindset journey. Get ready, because you're about to learn what can change your life forever. Have you ever considered the power of a strong mindset? Your mindset, your way of thinking, is the lens through which you view your life. Every thought, belief, and reaction stems from it. But how does a mindset have the power to transform your entire life? Let's dive into this through real-life examples, a powerful story, and practical solutions. Take Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, as a shining example of how a unique perspective can make someone one of the world's most creative and successful people. In 1985, Jobs was fired from the company he built, a devastating blow for anyone. But he didn't see it as failure. He saw it as a new opportunity. Jobs once said, "It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life." This mindset led him to create iconic companies like Pixar and Next. Eventually, Apple realized they couldn't move forward without their visionary leader and brought him back. What's the lesson here? If Jobs had thought his life was over, we might never have seen Apple, Pixar, or the iPhone. His mindset gave him a fresh start even in failure. When you learn to see challenges as opportunities, that's when the true power of mindset shines. There's an old story that perfectly illustrates the power of mindset. A grandfather was teaching his grandson a life lesson. He said, "Inside all of us are two wolves. One is filled with negativity, fear, and jealousy. The other is filled with positivity, courage, and love. These wolves fight inside us all the time. The grandson thought for a moment and asked, "Grandpa, which one wins?" The grandfather replied, "The one you feed." This story shows that the mindset that dominates your life depends on which thoughts you nurture. If you feed fear, insecurity, and negativity, that's what will shape your life. But if you embrace courage, optimism, and growth, you'll see those results in your life. There are two main types of mindsets: fixed and growth. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities and skills are set in stone. They fear challenges, run from failure, and take criticism personally. For example, if someone thinks they're bad at public speaking, they assume they'll never improve, and this thinking stalls their personal growth. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe they can develop any skill or ability through practice and learning. They face challenges with excitement, learn from failures, and always strive to improve. Take Michael Jordan. He was rejected from his school basketball team, but he didn't give up. His growth mindset kept him motivated to improve, and today he's considered a basketball legend. If you want to shift your thinking toward a growth mindset, here are some simple, practical strategies. First, practice self-reflection. Ask yourself, when you face failure, do you see it as a weakness or an opportunity to improve? Second, set learning-oriented goals. Instead of focusing on outcomes like, "I want to be the top scorer," set goals like, "I want to understand the concepts better." This keeps your focus on growth. Third, treat criticism as feedback. When someone points out a mistake, don't take it personally or get defensive. Use it as a tool to improve. A growth mindset sees criticism as the first step to getting better. A powerful mindset can take your life in directions you never imagined. It's about programming your thinking to see every challenge as a new opportunity. Steve Jobs said, "Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat." This perspective reveals the true power of mindset, making your thinking positive and opportunity-focused. Change your mindset, and your life will follow. A growth-oriented mindset turns every small or big challenge into a chance to grow. Let's dive deeper into the difference between fixed and growth mindsets. The biggest factor in success is your mindset, specifically whether it's fixed or growth-oriented. You don't need to look far. The stories of the world's most successful people prove this. In a small town, two friends, Alex and Sam, went to the same school and loved drawing. One day, their school held a drawing competition. Alex worked hard but didn't win. Sam participated and lost too. Fixed mindset. Alex thought, "Maybe I'm just not good at drawing. There's no point in trying harder." He gave up. But growth mindset Sam didn't get discouraged. He thought, "I didn't win this time, but if I keep practicing and learning, I'll win one day." Sam saw his loss as a chance to learn and worked daily to improve his drawing. Years later, Sam won multiple competitions and became a successful artist, while Alex never achieved his dream. That's the difference between a fixed and growth mindset. Now, think of Colonel Sanders, the man behind KFC's iconic fried chicken. His success story is full of struggle and rejection. At 65, with just a Social Security check and a chicken recipe, Sanders knocked on countless restaurant doors to sell his recipe. He was rejected over 1,000 times. A fixed mindset would have made him think, "My recipe isn't special," and quit. But his growth mindset saw each rejection as a step forward. He kept trying until one restaurant owner accepted his recipe, and that recipe became KFC, a global phenomenon. Sanders's persistence and growth-oriented thinking gave him the strength to face every challenge with new energy, earning him a place in the global fast food industry even in his retirement years. So, how do you develop a growth mindset to unlock your full potential? First, see failure as a learning opportunity. When you fail, treat it as a chance to learn. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? And use that lesson to move forward, just like Michael Jordan did with his basketball rejection. Second, practice positive self-talk. We often think negatively, like, I can't do this, or I'm not good at this. Change that to, I can't do it yet, but I can learn. Positive self-talk boosts confidence and helps you tackle challenges better. Third, set learning-oriented goals. Instead of saying, I want to be the best at presentations, say, I want to improve my presentation skills. This keeps the focus on growth. Fourth, accept feedback as a tool for improvement, not criticism. It helps you learn from every experience. Finally, value effort over results. In a growth mindset, effort matters more than outcomes. Celebrate your small improvements and efforts. They'll keep you motivated on your growth journey. A growth mindset can pave a path where you see every life challenge with a fresh perspective. No matter how tough your current situation seems, a growth mindset shows you new opportunities in every challenge. By adopting this mindset, you can bring positivity and motivation to your life, helping you make a comeback no matter the obstacle. So, what kind of mindset will you choose? Let's talk about how to shift your mindset to give your thinking a new direction and bring real change to your life. Changing your mindset isn't just a decision, it's a lifestyle. Why do some people push through challenges while others get stuck in their problems? The answer lies in their mindset. Shifting your mindset means changing your perspective to see every difficulty as an opportunity. Let's explore practical tips to improve your thinking and build a strong mindset. Take Rahul, a small-town guy who dreamed of making it big. There was a time when he failed his first job interview. He thought, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But what he did next transformed his thinking. Rahul asked himself, what can I learn from this to do better next time? He realized he needed to work on his communication skills, interview prep, and confidence. Instead of just thinking, he took action to address his weaknesses. Over the next 6 months, he improved so much that his next interview was a huge success. Rahul's mindset shift came from effort and new thinking. You've probably heard of Thomas Edison. When he invented the light bulb, he faced thousands of failures. He once said, I failed thousands of times, but each time I learned how it doesn't work. If Edison had seen those failures as defeat, we might not have light bulbs today. His mindset was to learn something new from every failure, and that shift led him to success. You can adopt this mindset too. See failure as a learning opportunity, not a loss. Here are some practical tips to shift your mindset. First, change your self-talk. We often say negative things like, I can't do this. That thinking holds us back. Instead, say, what did I learn from this that can make me better? For example, if you fail an exam, ask yourself, what did I do wrong, and how can I improve? This approach keeps you from despair and helps you build a solid plan for your next attempt. Replace negative thoughts with positive self-talk to gradually shift your mindset. Second, embrace challenges. Every challenge hides a new opportunity. When you see a difficulty as a chance to learn, your confidence grows and you find new ways to tackle it. Imagine getting a tough project at work. Instead of seeing it as a challenge, view it as an opportunity to grow. Third, spend time with positive people. Your environment and the people around you shape your mindset. Dwayne, The Rock. Johnson surrounded himself with inspiring people early in his career, which boosted his confidence and led to success. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and inspire you. Finally, take consistent action. Thinking alone doesn't change anything. Real change comes when you turn thoughts into actions. Look at Jeff Bezos. He worked tirelessly on his company, and that consistency led to success. To achieve your goals, work on them every day. Consistent action strengthens your mindset and gets you closer to your dreams. By adopting these tips, you can make your mindset growth-oriented and bring real change to your life. A mindset shift isn't a one-day effort, it's a continuous process. If you change your thinking and apply these practical tips, you'll find that life's problems become easier to solve. Just like Rahul changed his thinking and Edison learned from every failure, you can shift your mindset and move toward success. Start today. Make your thinking positive and growth-oriented, and see every challenge as a new opportunity. This mindset can transform your entire life. If you want to achieve something big, there's another powerful technique: visualization. Visualization is about imagining you've already achieved your goals. It's seeing your dreams as if they're already real. When you visualize, you create a clear picture in your mind of what your life will be like after achieving your goal, how you'll feel, and what your environment will look like. It's like watching a movie of your future, inspiring your brain and body to work toward that goal. Your imagination becomes a powerful tool to bring you closer to your dreams. Have you heard of Jim Carrey? In an interview, he shared how he trained his subconscious mind by visualizing success. When he had nothing, Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check for his dream job and kept it in his car. He thought, "One day I'll earn this for a movie." That was his visualization technique. In 1994, while filming Dumb and Dumber, he remembered that check, and he actually earned $10 million for that movie. Carrey's story proves that visualization can embed your desires so deeply in your subconscious that they become reality. How does visualization work? It's like programming your brain in a specific direction. When you imagine your goals in vivid detail, your brain starts to see them as real. Imagine yourself as a successful person, confident, respected, living the life you want. This sends signals to your subconscious that you need to move toward that goal. Your brain and body start working to make it happen. Visualization is a powerful way to turn your thoughts into actions. Let's do a practical exercise to apply visualization to your life. Every night before bed, sit in a quiet place and close your eyes. Picture your dream. What do you want? Financial freedom, becoming a successful entrepreneur. See that goal vividly in your mind. If your dream is to own a big company, imagine leading your team, making decisions, and closing successful deals. Add emotions to this visualization. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and excitement of achieving your goal. These emotions activate your subconscious, turning your thoughts into actions and making your goal a reality. Practice this technique for 5 to 10 minutes every night. As you do it daily, you'll notice your mindset shifting and your actions becoming more positive. But visualization alone isn't enough. You need consistent action. Imagining success is just the start. Real success comes when you work hard and take focused steps. Every day, pair your visualized success with action. When you clarify your goal and see it in your mind, your subconscious naturally inspires you to take the right steps. Remember, the perfect combination of vision and action leads to success. Your subconscious mind can be your greatest ally. You just need to train it right. Visualization isn't just a mental exercise. It's a powerful tool that aligns your thoughts, actions, and emotions with your goals. When you visualize your dreams as real, your subconscious starts working in that direction. So, start visualizing your success today. When you see it in your mind, your actions will follow to make it real. If you want to dive deeper into visualization and the power of the subconscious mind, check out our channel for more detailed audiobooks. The link is in the description. If you truly want to achieve something big, never give up. Your true strength shows when you keep falling and rising again. Setbacks and obstacles are inevitable, but how you handle them and stand back up defines a powerful mindset. Every great achiever's story has one thing in common: resilience and persistence. These qualities can turn any failure into success. No matter how many challenges come, a never-give-up attitude sets you apart. Think about it. If Thomas Edison had given up during his invention journey, would we have the light bulb today? Edison conducted 10,000 experiments to invent the bulb, facing failure after failure. But each time, he picked himself up and tried again. When asked why he didn't quit after so many attempts, he said, "I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That was Edison's resilience. His journey shows that resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting up every time you do. Take Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players ever. Early in his career, he was rejected from his school basketball team. That rejection didn't break him, it made him stronger. He worked hard, improved his skills daily, and sharpened his game. Jordan once said, "I've missed over 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over, and that's why I succeeded." That attitude made him a champion. He saw every failure as a new lesson and kept improving. The most important aspect of a powerful mindset is never giving up. Every person faces moments when they feel defeated, but those moments are the best opportunities to stand up again. To reach big goals, you have to fall and rise repeatedly. The moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win. Choosing to try one more time moves you toward real victory. So, how do you bring this never give up attitude into your life? Here are some practical solutions to strengthen your resilience and persistence. First, accept failures and learn from them. Treat every difficulty as part of your growth, not a dead end. When you fail, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Like Edison did with each experiment. Avoid repeating mistakes by learning from them. Second, maintain positive self-talk. During failures, negative self-talk makes you feel weaker. Instead, say, "This is just a lesson. I'll get stronger and try again." This uplifts you mentally and emotionally. Third, break your goals into small steps. The journey to big goals can feel overwhelming, so divide it into smaller milestones. Like Michael Jordan treated every practice as a step to improve his game. Move forward with small steps and celebrate each milestone. Fourth, read inspirational stories and maintain positive surroundings. Inspiration fuels resilience and persistence. Spend time with people who encourage you. As Rohan once said, "You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Surround yourself with positive people who boost your confidence. Finally, put in consistent effort and stay patient. Patience is key. Small daily progress leads to big changes. If you stay consistent, small successes will build your strength. By adopting these steps, you can make a never give up attitude part of your life and move confidently toward your goals. Without resilience and persistence, a powerful mindset is incomplete. Life will bring setbacks and failures, but true victory belongs to those who never give up. From Thomas Edison to Michael Jordan, every successful person shares one trait: a never-give-up mentality. As long as you don't quit, no one can defeat you. Keep trying one more time. Each time you rise, you get closer to success. When you feel like giving up, ask yourself one question: am I ready to let go of my dreams so easily? Now you understand that achieving something big requires the right mindset. This mindset helps you conquer any challenge and gives you the power to make your dreams real. As you think, so you become. Change your thinking, strengthen your beliefs, and start seeing every difficulty as an opportunity. If you've learned to empower your thinking, the world will be at your feet. If you enjoyed this audiobook, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel so you can hear more powerful, inspiring audiobooks. In the comments below, tell us your biggest goal and the steps you're taking to achieve it. We'll meet again with another amazing audiobook and lesson.